The world of nature and the outdoors is important throughout the lifespan and appears to be vital to health. Imagine, however, that you spend every day in the same building, morning to night, without being able to go outdoors.
Quality of life in long-term care is a very critical issue, and one of the problems with long-term care, not because it's nursing homes, is that it's hard to maintain mental health in very constraining environments. And the longer you spend in an environment, if you're in a 24/7 condition as a nursing home resident is, then the environment around you is even more important than for the rest of us who can always escape and change environments.
I don't think any of us have ever thought that being divorced from the outside world and being divorced from nature was the way that we wanted to live, and it would constitute a reasonable quality of life. I think you can't have a full life without access to the natural world. People who like to walk outdoors and enjoy nature, and they've done it all their lives, when they move to an assisted living facility, why should that be taken away from them?
When they are brought into a long-term care setting, they have been taken away typically from their home setting. The benefits of them being able to go outside with staff, go outside to a particular area with family members, it brings them the sense of nature that they may feel that they lose when they're in an institutional setting.
As human beings, we're experiential individuals, and we need to experience nature in all things that we do. We need to experience light, water, sound, animals. That's all a part of the quality of life, and when you cut someone off from that and isolate them from that, they almost die.
Although we try to create a home-like environment for people, there can be significant challenges, especially outdoors. Often the size and location of a senior community can make it more difficult for residents to access the outdoors and to spend time outside in safety and comfort.
On the one hand, everybody realizes it's important. And on the other hand, people realize it's not typically working in a lot of retirement communities. And there's a big gap between knowing what should be done and knowing how to do it.
If areas are underutilized, it can be due to organizational problems or obstacles, such as the experience of the outdoors has not been incorporated or embedded in the care protocol. Staff are too busy to take people outside or prepare them for going outside. But very often it's due to poor design of the garden. If gardens are simply concrete pads devoid of shade, vegetation, and positive aesthetic nature distraction, people won't go out into them. It's a combination of good design and appropriate organizational adjustments that can realize the full benefits of outdoor spaces for seniors.
We can look at two main ways to support and encourage outdoor usage: through people and through places.
Some improvements are related to people through policies, attitudes, and activity programs. Other improvements are related to places through the planning, design, and construction of the residential environment.
This series will address both types of issues and is focused on how to plan and design the building and grounds so older people will actually use them. However, even if you have a great place for seniors to go outdoors, they may be discouraged by different types of barriers, such as weather, climate, or health conditions.
Residents with severe physical frailties or respiratory disorders, for example, may need to gain access to nature in alternative ways. A bright window, atrium, or greenhouse can help bring nature indoors for those unable to go out, or when it's too cold, too hot, or rainy.
Indoor plantings, water features, and horticultural therapy programs are good options where space and budget are limited. These can be inspiring, relaxing, and help stimulate sensory perception. Although this program is focused on the challenges of planning outdoor access for seniors, ultimately, even the best designed environments depend on the attitudes and policies of care providers to help encourage residents to spend more time outdoors.